So videos can't stop coming, so I need to record them. This is the 7th one. This will change, now. Some announcements. I'll be posting in another playlist videos about triggers and triggering and subjects that triggers, with the warning of trigger warning and a bomb and an explosion in the very title of the video, so everybody will know this, and whenever I reach the levels YouTube want me to reach, I'll hide them for only the community to be able to access them, but I can't censor them if they come before I am able to use this community tool on Facebook, on YouTube, sorry. If ever, okay, so I wanted to talk to you about an ego pattern. Maybe the biggest one I didn't see up until now. This is something that won't trigger you in a bad way, so this is not dark shadow shit. Otherwise I would have told you earlier. And this is the mechanism, the psychological mechanism of the psyche, which is the combination of all the psychologies of all the lives that your soul has had up until now, and your perception of your own psychology. So it's really a big bag, and in this bag there is one secret tradition regarding to the personalization of whatever messages come our way, up to the point that the ego, the mental plane, and all these psychological patterns make us react to any message. But if you pay close attention to someone when he's delivering his message, like you are now with me, because you choose to, consciously, when you go into this state of listening without ever the need to answer, and this is what you do pretty much all the time. You watch Facebook and YouTube videos and Netflix, and when you hear music, and when sometimes you hear people speak their truth. And so whenever someone speaks their truth, the goal of this person is to share their truth. And that's it. And of course the ego wants to answer something and to react, because he has seen many things that when these people expresses this message, the ego feels, oh, you're lacking here and here and here. So you see the propension of ego to pinpoint the spaces where we can't see, the blind spots around our truck that they see so easily. So this we need to deliver, of course, and we have to be focused on the respect of the timing. This truth needs to come out. And maybe someone will tell you, oh, you have 5 minutes, and an hour later they're still there. And when they are naming their truth, the only thing you can say is, what if you try to rephrase this in a positive way? What is the lesson you feel here in all this complaining I'm hearing? I'm not attacking you. Listen to me. I've listened to everything and I continue to listen. But what if you could choose to see it in an experience way, what it taught you through all this mess, instead of always complaining and only whining and refusing to see through your own mess. And so become only question bearers. And if we only are question bearers, the triggering will almost disappear, because the other will see that we are not there to provoke them or to make bad things happen to them, But the triggering part, like I explained, is only emotions coming back. So when the ego has enough experience his life and his traumas in this life with males and females and every people important in his on his past, ego has an understanding of some of the relations he has, and he has blind spots. And when we allow himself to see these blind spots without being aggressive, this allows the ego to feel that he's not in a conflict space anymore, and he can open himself. And there you can send him a kiss like this, him or her. You can maybe hug them. Okay, I feel your pain, I feel your anger. I'll be your bean of puke. Let me be your bean of puke. Because you seem to need it. But this bean of puke, you can't expect me to only receive puke. I have to help you see the beauty of what's in this puke, what you rejected of yourself up until now. That because you are naming is evading from your energies through puking, of course, also, but so many other ways. So I began with quantum last time, and if ever we reach the point of inner wisdom, we don't need anybody else to tell us what to do, and so we can speak freely our truth. And by doing so, the people that hear our truth, like you are hearing me now, what is it they have to do? Nothing. But one day, speak their truth and share me the video if they want. I'm eager to hear you speak, and you don't have to spend hours in like creating a video with this effect and that thing and this transformation and this clip and this music and blah blah blah. Come on, we're here to talk about healing. We don't need to look at videos that will make us think of anything. You just have to be focused on this main subject for a moment, enough for us to see through, finally, forever, like I did. But if we don't allow ourselves to leave our comfort zone, because this comfort zone is just a prison, and because each and every one of the twin flames incarnated on Earth, the 144,000 star seeds that came upon Earth, if we follow the legends that are coming from New Age spirituality, because there is a truth everywhere, so maybe not this one, because each and every one of the two twin flames of the 72,000 twin flames relations that has been split so long ago, maybe it's time to reunite and stop being separate. And maybe it's time to face whatever we couldn't face up until now, but because we felt powerless. Because look at everybody that has had children will understand what I tell you, and the others will begin to fathom it. Whenever there is a child growing inside of you and you feel that you want a child, it's a soul calling for you to become a father or a mother. And when you engage into this direction, the soul begins to come more and more and more each day through you, and the more you give it love, through sex, of course, but through everything, music and talking and silence and just being with it and feeling it inside and touching it through the body and the womb of the mother, then this body experiences the quantum relationship that's been created by his parents. But if his parents are holding still dogmas inside of them, how do you want this new earth to appear if you give values that are of the old world to your kids from the very moment of the conception up to when they are now 18 and they've been through school and everything they have to go through to learn all the shit that someone decided someday that we have to learn. All of it is interesting, and I love studying school stuff, but this is not the place. When we are kids, we are not here to write and learn how to fathom the numbers and everything. We have to experience. And one day when we will be fishing and we catch 7 fish, we will need to be able to count on our hands. Okay, 7, this is, okay, 1, 2, 3. And he will arrive and he won't know the number, but he will be with his little bag coming back from this miraculous fishing trip with 7 fishes in it. He don't know the number 7, but with his hands he will do this. And so he will talk to you without words, maybe at 2 years old, or maybe at 6 months, because he's been listening to you and you are conscious. So if you go to the farthest side of every triggering there can be inside of you, the children that come through you, be you a dad or a mom, will be conscious, and they will be the start of this new earth we are all yearning for. Whatever the mythology, whatever the theories, whatever the religions, whatever the beliefs we choose, whatever the dogmas we choose to remove and rewrite, because this is plain hacking. We are in a quantum reality where we can hack the only thing we have, our perception. I can't hack these AirPods, can't hack this iPhone, but I can hack how I can see this iPhone and these AirPods for more than they are. Because each time I put these in my ears, I get the healing of all the engineers that have been working with sound since the beginning of sound, through all the shamans with the tam-tam in the early days, up to the DJs that are making tracks every day. And when I put this in my ears, and when I listen to everything I say again and again and again, I infuse myself of things that resonate inside of me and that heal me. Feel your body, all of these truths you've been hearing, because you take the time to fuck off and shut your mouth and listen and tell your inner child it's time to listen to a story. And maybe sometimes you will be reactivated and triggered, but listen to news. See him like as a grandfather and listen to his words. Whatever something you don't understand now, we'll watch it again maybe next year or later or before, and we'll see so much more. You can even try to watch the first video I made and see how your perception already changed so much, because the shift is happening. We are it, guys. It's time to state your truth. Take your phones and record yourself and start your channels, and I'll be subscribing to them. Whenever you share it to them, you share them to me, and I will talk of whatever you share on my channel, and we can have like Montesquieu was doing with some people, and he was writing letters, and we can record videos and answer ourselves through YouTubers, and we don't even talk about ourselves, but about the understanding and the methodology and the theory and the thesis that can come out of it. Because I have a thesis I've been working on. I have so much to share, but now is not the time. It's too soon. I have so many warnings that I had to deliver before getting into it for real, even though I gave some hints and some tools already. But there is much more, and you have much more, and the words I will use, it will not create something inside of you. It will only change the perception about a subject that will then become a tool for you to use on your consciousness path, on your healing wheel, the wheel of medicine, the shamanic wheel of medicine. So I hope you understand better what my message is, video after video, and that you are fathoming this energy inside of you that craves to listen for more, because I have this same energy inside of me telling me I need to talk more and to give more of this, because somewhere someone will hear it and it will resonate in such a fashion that it transform themselves up to the point that they reach the Buddha stage in 20 hours of video. And what comes next is only perceptions delivered. And each of the YouTubers that will sprout following my path and my direction in their own way will be the one step of the ladder that I'm going up there. And each of the videos will be all the efforts they have made to climb their ladders. So this is value. Whatever the ridiculousness and the fear of talking and recording yourself, just throw yourself in the water, even if you don't know how to swim, and post it, for it will be your prehistorical recording of the dinosaur and the dragon that's awakening now, and he doesn't know how to breathe fire nor to fly yet, but he'll get there. And only by speaking his truth and hearing the other perceptions of others, allowing them to unlock where he was locked up until now, when he'll reach this, he'll be above Buddha, and it will be a game. Look at my smile. It's only a game. Quit the drama queen. Everywhere in your life, sever the connections to the drama queen and tell her, okay, you've said and done enough. Please go into plane mode. Go into yourself. I'll be watching Noose and Marky's video, and I'll be feeding you these videos, but shut the fuck up. Shut your cheese trap for a moment and just let you breathe. Okay? You've earned it. This is not a punishment. This is but a gift from you to this part inside of you that couldn't stop but dramatize everything, and you don't need it anymore. So take it out of your pocket, kiss it, and give it back to earth, like this. Take it, you kiss it, you open the window, you ask Gaia, can I send you this? And she says yes, and boom, I targeted the grass in the middle of the road, not the metal, and especially not any car or people, because this is magic wand. Yeah, these are two of the most powerful chakras there are, like the speech. They can do numerous things I will talk about later. All the superpowers that they only labeled on superheroes and fantastic stuff, science fiction. Fuck off, this is not science fiction. We are in it, and one day, if we follow the synchronicities of our life methodically, we'll reach together the singularity, and we'll be able to fly, and we'll be able to change ourselves into ghosts and spirits or hawks, and hawks will lend their bodies to us for a minute, an hour, a day, or a month, and we'll enter meditation and through the eyes of the hawk and tell him, okay, what if we went left? And if the eagle feel it like just, he will veer left, and you'll be flying with the eagle through your gland, your pineal gland, your third eye, your power inside, the 8 in numerology, abundance and power. But the abundance needs to flow as intellectual and mental agility inside of you to reach the level of power where you see everything inside of you, like I do, and you see everything inside of the others, like I do, and you speak this truth, like I do, when it comes, and you don't censor it anymore. So this was the 7th. I hope you enjoyed. You can share, you can comment, you can subscribe, you can create other accounts and subscribe for it, and every video you change so it makes me more followers. If you don't have any money but want to support me, I need 500 followers to get to the next level where I unlock these social interactions where I can hide parts of my message for only the ones consciously clicking on joining the community will be able to see, and this will be the least price I can put on it. So if I can make free, it'll be free. Otherwise it will be the least, so maybe 1 cent of euro. So thanks for listening, gratitude for your ears open, and it will continue. I'm not stopping. This is the 7th of many. This was Marquinhos and the soul of Marquinhos, Icaria, and we love you both and thrice dearly. Bye bye.